morning, everyone. It is a little after 8 o'clock on Wednesday morning. It's going to be beautiful today here in Rhode Island. I think we're reaching 72 degrees, so we're definitely going to be spending some time outside and getting some seeds planted, some work on the garden done, and yeah, just going to enjoy time together outside. I am exhausted this morning. I did not sleep that well last night. I was very interrupted in my sleep, and it just called for a very hard morning to get out of bed today. So I'm getting started a little bit later than what I usually get started at, but we're just flowing with it. That's the beauty of being home and homeschooling, not having a schedule per se. We just have a rhythm, and today our rhythm thankfully didn't get messed up too bad. So I'm outside getting some morning chores done, and I want to show you guys what morning chores look like on a small homestead. So in the mornings, my husband wakes up super early and he lets the chickens out. He takes care of them usually. But after I wake up, I tend on them too and make sure everyone's healthy and happy and doing all right. Good morning, girls. Good morning. Come on, Rosie. Come on. Yep, definitely need some water. I'm gonna do that. Good morning, little girls. So no eggs yet. It's still pretty early in the morning, but I am going to give them some food. I just laid down some scratch. I've got to give them their fermented feed and then going to clean their waters and refill those. After I'm done checking on the chickens, I usually check our bird feeders. They are running low, so I'm going to go ahead and refill those. We have a few more bird feeders on property, but I'm running out of bird seed, so we've got to add that to the list and hopefully get down to Tractor Supply in the next few days and fill all those up because there's so many birds out. You can hear them now. Other morning chores consist of breakfast. Zaylin usually eats breakfast with Zach way early in the morning, and then Avram and I are later eaters, so I take my time, get my things done, and then I'm usually ready to eat. The boys take care of feeding and watering our dogs, Kaya and Rosie, so they've already done that this morning. And now I believe we're going to settle into some lessons and get those knocked out so we can enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. gotten our morning chores done. We have done our lessons. The boys played outside while the baby napped, and I was able to do some cleaning inside. They do usually help me with that, but they were outside playing so nicely. The baby was asleep, and I just decided to plow through and do it all myself, and it was nice. I love the service, the servitude to not only my husband but my children. There's so much to say for teaching children character and having them do this purposeful work and find meaning in that and find servitude in that. But there's also such a good feeling of doing those things for our children sometimes as well, and kind of giving them the day off of that. So they did pick up some things outside, and then they'll have their purposeful work in the evening. But for right now, I just took care of that and we're all settled. So we had our rest time, and now we're outside. I am about to clean up the garden. We made a new garden space this year. Last year we had all of our garden beds spaced out all throughout the yard, and it was too much work and it just didn't make sense. So we figured right here is the prime of our yard. We get so much sun right here in the middle. So we enclosed all of this, and now we're working on eliminating the grass, adding beds, just cleaning it out. This is a plum tree, I believe, that died last year. We'll have to take that out. Got our fig tree, and some strawberries already started in here. But everything else is just grass and dandelions and dirt. So we are amending the soil and gonna get started planting. What do you have, bud?
Mint flowers.
Mint flowers? Do you like those?
Yeah.
How do you smell them?
Right. They are beautiful.
They are beautiful, and you are beautiful too. I got more planting done. The baby napped while I had him on my back, and the boys played outside. They did help me plant as well. We have put some more carrots in the ground, more peas, more herbs, and I did actually plant some cucumbers. Our last frost date isn't for another 2 weeks here in Rhode Island, but I figured the weather's beautiful, but I just put a few seeds in the ground, so we will see how they grow. Life is all about chances, I guess. Risk versus reward. So that pretty much sums up my purposeful work for today. It does change daily, it changes seasonally, it changes with so many factors. Of course, I have dinner to make, dishes to wash, this the last minute nightly tidying up. We will probably do a little bit more work in the garden once my husband gets home. He works the rototiller way better than I do, and I do need a few things tilled up. So there are a few things that we're gonna get done, but that is the majority of the chores that I do each day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.